Hi interwebs, Girl Germs here with a gameplay com over some Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy. I think my final score was 12-1, which is strong, given that people don't respawn. This is a pretty good SMG rush on lockdown, kind of amazing for my first game of the day. Traditionally, they suck. The point of rushing on such a big map was to get my shot on and to adjust to pushing up my sensitivity yesterday. And more than that, I just love a silence UMP on this map. And I was pub scrubbing with some mates and just not taking it too seriously. I want to talk a little bit about being yourself online today. I think everyone who's been online longer than a day and bothered to interact with others has experienced both the positive and the negatives of getting to know people over the internet. It can be great, sharing your best qualities with people from the safety of your home. You can monitor the information you present and how you do it. You can hide your unattractive attributes because they are mostly irrelevant in the online world. The people who interact with you online are probably seeing a better than real life version of you, and why not? You're here for recreation. There's fantasy in the online world, and most of us buy into that in the way we represent ourselves. That can be through a conscious process to withhold information, maybe blatantly lie about yourself, or sometimes online it's possible to inadvertently give people the incorrect impression of the real you. Whatever the reason for it, or however you accomplish it, your online you is never the real life you. It just can't be. It can get close, but it isn't you. I like to think that I treat people online exactly the same way I would in real life, but there's no way to fully portray who I am. In the gameverse, it can be easy. From the minute you choose your ID, in my case an Xbox Live gamer tag, I've immediately told the world a whole lot about me. My first tag identified me as a Firefly fan, with all kinds of connotations to those who got the reference. But the reason behind choosing my current tag is a little less obvious. I'm Girl Germs on Xbox Live. I decided on it because when I played Halo, as I did exclusively when I made it, it tickled me that it said, "You were killed by Girl Germs." Then I was a fairly competent player. I was getting a decent amount of kills, and it was just my lame sense of humour showing through. Anyway, it was for me, for nobody else. But online, there are haters, as we know, of both sexes, and I've been accused often of deliberately choosing my gamer tag purely to get attention online as a girl. It surprised me the first time it was screamed at me by a very, very bad female player that I was obviously an attention-seeking whore. It had never occurred to me that other gamers would think that of me. Online gaming has always been about the game and about time with friends, not flirting with the boys. Although I do have a flirty personality, I guess. I'm not one of those bad female players who consistently get 0 or 1 kill and giggle through the entire game without really doing anything to help my team. And they just seem to want to get the boys hot and sweaty and do not play the game. That's not my style. Not ever. If I'm going badly, I'm not going to be laughing. I will be appalled at myself and apologising, and I'll probably be angry. But anyway, back on topic. As far as having girl in my gamer tag, surely hearing my voice or looking at my player card would probably identify me as female. You'd think that, right? It says girl, I sound like a girl. If you read about me, it says I'm female. But, it's ridiculous and embarrassing to the people who do it. But once or twice a gaming sesh, I'm asked straight up, am I a girl? Even if I've been speaking in the lobby, they will ask. So clearly, having it in my gamer tag doesn't really spell it out. Or it could just say something about the quality of gamers out there. Anyway, we do all make assumptions within split seconds of reading someone's gamer tag, PSN ID, or whatever it is that you're using to identify yourself online. What I am interested to know is what you'd make of seeing my gamer tag in a lobby, in a playlist, or whatever. What do you think my online tag would say about me if you didn't know me? And I'm also interested to know what you think your online ID says about you to strangers. If I saw your gamer tag or PSN ID or whatever in a lobby, what would I assume about you? For example, if I see a guy with, or a girl with too many X's, or a 69 in their name, or some vaguely racist undertone there, I am making a call about you straight away. Before you open your mouth, I've read it, I've made the thought process, I've made a decision about the sort of person you are. And that's not always a good thing, and it's not always fair. So anyway, please comment below or inbox me. I have quite a few subs who don't like answering publicly, but they will PM me, so no dramas. Absolutely inbox me with your answer. Tell me about what your online ID says about you and what you think mine might say to a stranger. Anyway, I'm almost out of time. Quick shout out to Alanders, or as I like to call him, the evil bullet nommer. And thank you for watching my little gameplay com. Remember to retweet, like, sub, share. Have a check on my main channel. Check out my fave channels in my sub box, and keep playing good games. I am out of here, guys, and I will catch yous.